Hello, I'm Chuck Carringer. In this week's Leadership Nugget, we'll continue our look at meetings. Specifically, I'll offer a few suggestions regarding holding effective one-on-one meetings. For our purposes, we'll define these meetings as being on some reoccurring rhythm and not singularly focused on a particular hot topic, such as a special project. One-on-one meetings are often a business staple between a manager and one of their direct reports. I'd like to offer a question for your consideration before we continue. Are your one-on-one meetings, whether you're the manager or the direct report, yielding the maximum return? I have a few thoughts for your consideration. First, what is the purpose or desired outcome of the meeting? Is the meeting intended for the benefit of the supervisor, the direct report, or both? Let's proceed with the intent that the meeting would be of benefit to both parties. First, how can the manager or supervisor benefit? By receiving an update on key initiatives, I suggest that you provide your manager the bottom line up front and be ready with details if needed. Offer a heads up on anything that's off course, be it a project or personnel related. Of course, use your intuition and experience with your boss, but a general rule of thumb is that it's better to tell your boss something is trending in the wrong direction rather than wait. To make recommendations on issues that require your manager's approval. Share significant contributions by your team members, and in some cases, ask your boss to acknowledge those contributions. Please do not take time on routine matters of information when you're meeting one-on-one with your boss. Let's turn our attention to the direct reports. How can they benefit from this one-on-one with their manager? First, I think there's a connection opportunity for the manager, a chance to better get to know one of your direct reports. You can do this just with a minute or two of casual conversation that certainly doesn't have to be overly intrusive and obviously is always appropriate. Manager needs to initiate this more casual conversation. When managers make decisions, it benefits their direct reports. Direct reports receive approval on one of their recommendations or not. Either way, I suggest that this is an opportunity for the manager to explain why they made the decision they made, as this is a great way to help your direct report grow in their strategic thinking and decision making. If your direct report disagrees with the decision, I suggest you allow some space for them to make their case. And if they go too long, just let them know it's time to move to the next item. Assistance from you to help remove organizational hurdles is another way that direct reports benefit from meeting with their managers. Offer feedback to your direct report, be it appreciation, evaluation, or coaching. People need to know how their boss thinks they're doing. This is a best practice. Finally, this is a great development opportunity. Invest in the development of your direct reports. Each of your direct reports, I would propose, should identify 1 to 3 skills or behaviors where they see opportunities and perhaps you see opportunities for them to grow. This is a chance for you to check progress, to coach them, and help them determine their next milestone in their development. Now let's look at a few logistical matters related to these one-on-one meetings. Recognizing that every situation has unique attributes, I offer the following for your consideration. I suggest that these meetings occur on a reoccurring bi-weekly basis, with one of the one-on-one meetings lasting 25 minutes and the other lasting 40 minutes. And I'll explain the difference in just a moment. If the meetings are in person, I think it's a best practice to use a meeting table rather than the boss be behind their desk. Occasionally mix it up. Take a walk or get a cup of coffee. I suggest you use a shared document, such as a Google Doc, to inform the other person what you intend to discuss and complete that document at least 24 hours before your meeting. This also provides a record of the meeting. Allow your direct report to go first with their items. In the event that the 25-minute meeting is not needed, then I think that's the one to cancel each month. I would propose that you not cancel the 40-minute meeting, and I think that the direct report should be the only one of the two to be able to cancel the meeting Sometimes a manager's schedule requires that they move the meeting, but I've observed that many direct reports interpret a manager routinely canceling their one-on-ones as a lack of value to the organization. That's obviously not the message that we need to send. I would propose that you not cancel the 40-minute meeting, as that's the meeting that will have the monthly development component. So one meeting of 25 minutes a month, the other of 40 minutes, with the development focus being in the 40-minute meeting. One-on-one meetings are a great opportunity. Let's make them count. Next week, we'll examine leading effective team meetings, meetings of about 5 to 10 people. If you'd like to watch any of our past leadership nuggets, they're all available on our website, chuckcarringer.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.